Hello everybody and welcome back to another video where today we are going to be going over 10 Roblox 3008 stereotypical players. Ah yes, the griefer. The king of pick it up and put it over there that we all know and love, or hate. This type of player runs around and steals from or destroys people's bases for entertainment. People tend to despise these players for obvious reasons. If you have one of these players on your team is probably the main annoyance or even target of everyone else in the infinite Ikea. If you would like to defend from these players, add a lot of small details to your base. The longer it takes to break down, the faster they get bored. As well as this, do not show any reaction to them. You being annoyed is the exact reason they find it entertaining. This is most definitely one of the very few negative stereotypes we have on this list, and I just want to cover it first because it's probably the most infamous one. The noob is the new guy on the block. They're most likely new to the game, or are just incredibly bad at it. The noob is the kind of person where you look in chat and see them screaming help with like 15 Ps at the end in chat, despite there being no death messages whatsoever. Sometimes noobs may accidentally become griefers after thinking they just hit the mother load on items when said mother load is your base. I personally like having noobs on my team in controllable amounts since I like teaching them how to play, but others would most likely disagree. Overall, there aren't really many things pointing to them being very annoying or nice, and it tends to vary. Whether you like these guys on your teams or not completely depends on you, and their personality, once again, tends to vary a lot. The Nomad does not build a base, and travels alone. Not much to talk about here, and they're more of a subsection, as their personality can match really any of the ones in the list. You may come across a Nomad that might be a griefer, or a builder, even though they build and just walk away from their base that they literally just built 5 seconds ago, and yes, I have seen that happen. And, yeah. Overall, the Nomad seems to be pretty chill most of the time. Alright, this one is a bit of a more funny one. This type of player seems like any other at first, until you teach them the mechanic of pushing over employees. Then they start stocking up on medkits. Typically, if you find them with an employee, quote, they are not running from an employee. The employee is running from them, says Raid, who is a popular figure in the 3008 community. If you have one of these people on your team, you are lucky. They tend to be out at night due to their hobby, meaning you have night food expeditions, as long as their inventory isn't full of medkits. I don't think this needs much explaining. The elite tends to have played the game since its beginnings, and/or knows literally everything about the game. If you have a question, just write it in chat, and they will write an entire 39-page informative essay about it back in chat just for it. They know all the best bases, plots, tips, and server generations. If you have one of these players on your team, consider yourself lucky. They're essentially a survival guide to the whole game, and are extremely good at finding food. Overall, they also tend to be pretty nice, and don't really grief often, because they understand that it takes a lot of work to make your base. I'm not really sure what they're speedrunning, or why. I mean, there's no end. It's literally called the Infinite Ikea. But these people are always in a rush, whether it's to get home or go to the other side of the map for no physical reason. They can grab, rotate, and place something within 1 second, and their hands are always sweaty. Do not handshake them. Having this player on your team can be good, as they are much faster at working, although you will need a lot more energy items as they tend to use them up pretty fast. They also tend to use a slide mechanic, actually a surprising amount, which is actually kind of surprising, because not a lot of people use it. Oh, come on! This player crashes. A lot. This is another subsection one, like the Nomad, but there's a bit more to them. These people are the kind to ask, I'm about to crash, can you friend me really quickly, before crashing 5 seconds after. I fit in this category at the moment, seeing as a couple weeks ago we were struck by lightning 3 times in a row, causing the internet to randomly stop working for 3 seconds before coming back up again, repeatedly. The lore junkie does not care about the gameplay whatsoever. They only play the game because it's labeled with SCP. This person almost always discovers SCP before this game and got addicted due to this. There's not much else to say here, but if you have them on your team, prepare for complaining about the game's lore accuracy. I'm sorry, is that a wall? Is that a wall? I'm sorry, but the infinite Ikea is meant to be infinite. This player loves the game, but usually builds a base, eats some food, survives a couple nights, and if there's no people to talk, leaves. They run out of ideas on what to do, and if you have one of these people on your team, plan on finding a friend that could play to replace their absence. If you're having issues stopping being this player, I would recommend expanding your base or just finding a new lobby where people are, talking more. The ghost is in the game, but never chats. They're always extremely wholesome and kind, but still never communicate. This type of player results from chat restrictions, chat banning, or playing on Xbox. Although Xbox recently allows players to chat now, some people like me still get issues. I fit in this category when I'm on console, but I'm kind of the opposite when I'm on my computer. I just yap all day long. Or if you have one of these people on your team, be glad. They're usually nice people, most of the time, of course. Just know that if you tell somebody to leave your base and they don't respond, it might be one of these players. Alright, so that's it. Comment down below which one you are, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.